You want to know what I find extremely hilarious? When these people, okay, these toxic people, they know you can see right through their bullshit, okay? They know you see right through their performance, but they still act that way toward you and expect you to just go along with it. And their goal when they do that is to make you look crazy. And I just think it's crazy. It's hilarious because they know they know that you see right through them, but they keep repeating their behavior, okay? They do this, one, so that they can gaslight you into making you believe you're the one who's crazy and off your square, off out of line and stuff. Number two, they do this to keep you in the trauma cycle, the loop, all right? Whether it be specifically your family, okay? But then if you're dealing with friends or coworkers, for example, who keep repeating their behavior toward you, even when you tell them to stop, at that point, it's to try and get you angry, to try and irritate you, to see the limit they can push before you snap and do something stupid, all right? The enemy is very, very cunning, okay? And the enemy wants, all right, the devil, speaking about the demons, okay? They want to do everything they can in their power to get you to end and question your own value, your own journey. Okay, they want you to get discouraged. They want you to give up and be like them. They want you to stoop down to their level. They want you to break, okay? They want you to fold, okay? They want you to cave in because these people want nothing but blind submission. They want to feel puffed up and feel good about themselves in a toxic way because they have no self-esteem. They don't love themselves. They don't want to love themselves. So the only way they feel good and they feel powerful is only when they can put people like you and me down. They put us down, okay? They try and test our boundaries. They try and do things they shouldn't be doing. They try and, so this is all part of the spiritual warfare, okay? In a broad term, okay? You all know the term spiritual warfare, I think. And I'm going to use that as an umbrella term here to try and teach and try and demonstrate that it can come on any levels. It can arrive from any person, on any level, in any place, in any dynamic, okay? All right? Young people can do these things to older people, all right? Try and just let the demons in and act on their bad behavior and reverse it. Older people can do it to younger people or people of the same age, people of the same gender, people of the opposite genders. It doesn't matter. It is the work of, basically the work of the devil, for lack of better words, all right, is what people do. And there's something in me that people sense when I'm around them, and then their inner devil, their inner demon comes forward. And you're going to notice that too, because when you go around people, even if you're minding your own business, okay, you're not talking, you're just keeping to yourself, you're being polite, you only speak when spoken to, you keep things professional, you keep things polite, it offends them. They're offended that you're so perfect or that you're coming off as arrogant. And I deal with that all the time, especially with my parents, okay? And I woke up one day, I woke up in that sense a long time ago, but that was quite a day because I realized that, wow, Jeffrey, your parents really don't care. Nobody cares. Like, the world doesn't care about me. Yes, that is obvious, all right? But I'm talking about the people who are closest, who are supposed to be that support for you, support for me. I realized they really don't care. They are really as narcissistic as I think they are. My gut was telling me something and I ignored it. I finally listened to my gut. I put it in reason up here, all right? And I came to the conclusion, this has been God the whole time. This has been the universe the whole time trying to tell me, hey Jeffrey, you gotta be careful with these people that that are in your life, okay? And so I'm not very religious. I don't practice my faith that much. I don't go to church per se, but I was in prayer a few days ago, okay? I gotta try and pray more and in private, but I was in prayer and I asked God to help show me how I can withdraw from my family, withdraw from the job I'm working at, okay? In a way where I can still have a job down the road, all right? I asked God to please give me some wisdom and some insight here, because I don't want to cold leave my family and cut them off, even though I've been told that's what I should do. But I want to leave them on good terms and then like never talk to them again. And if they do talk to me and they do try to call me or something, I will pick up the phone and exchange a few short words and then say I gotta go and leave. Or same thing over text message. I just won't respond unless I absolutely have to. Or if it's an emergency, you know, because I'm still their family by blood, okay? But I prayed to God. I asked him, how am I going to do this? How am I going to be on my own independent with a minimum wage job and a college degree around the corner that even I know people, I've talked to people, I've talked to people who have a college degree and they're not getting hired anywhere. And it's across the board, okay? It's not just this one person I talk to. So I have a feeling that for me especially, how difficult it is for me to get jobs, okay? The job I work now is, you know, you won't believe what I went through to get hired, and it's fast food, okay? Like, imagine with college degrees how competitive it's going to be now, okay, moving forward. So I prayed to God, please God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to leave with a degree and a minimum wage job and fulfill my dreams, or not my dreams, but my vision according to God's plan? Like I said the prayer, Lord, order my steps according to your word, okay? I know it's okay if maybe some of you aren't that religious, maybe you don't really know the Bible verses I'm trying to talk about, but I prayed that Bible verse, Lord, order my steps according to your word. It's a Bible verse, I think, or it's a prayer. And also Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 33 says call to me, says the Lord, and I will show you wonderful and amazing things, or I will show you things that have not been known, or something like that. So basically, when you call to the Lord, he'll tell you the secrets, he'll give you the wisdom, okay? And he'll give you that esoteric knowledge, okay? And I believe in God, but also I think I'm Gnostic as well. Gnostic, Gnostic. It's believing in spiritual, like supernatural spiritualism and beings that walk the earth and spirits that go into animals and, you know, stuff like that. I believe in that, okay? I truly believe in all that. And as a Gnostic person and a religious person, I have a faith I don't really practice, but, you know, the only reason I do practice on occasion is to make my family happy, which I'm tired of doing. I'm not here to people please, okay? So I asked God anyway. I asked God, please order my steps according to your word. How am I going to do this on a minimum wage job, a college degree that probably won't get me anywhere, okay, even though I put in the work? And I still want to live on the beach one day in a nice little house. But even if I'm homeless, or I don't have a place, I still want to be on the beach. I'm feeling called to the water and called to the coastline and everything. And I always wanted to do surfing too, as like a recreational sport. I never learned how, but you know, I was told that I'd probably be a good surfer by people outside my home. Like, you know, distant coworkers and people I used to know, they would tell me that, oh, you'd be a good skater, you'd be a good surfer. So I believe it. Like sometimes God, he tells us things through other people. Okay, like right now I'm telling you things through my YouTube channel. And so I prayed to God and asked him, Lord, how am I going to do this? So I'm waiting for God's answer. I'm waiting for signs. I'm waiting for direction. I'm trying to keep an open heart, open mind. But in the meantime, I be fighting these battles out here that are, really they're draining, all right? And I'm strong enough for it. Like I said before, I was built for this, but one day I know I'm going to have to pull back. I'm going to have to isolate and from these individuals, okay? So that's the message I got for today. I need y'all to pray to whoever you believe in, ask, or if you don't want to pray, that's fine. Ask the universe for guidance on what you need to do in your situation, because you are not meant to be like this. You are not meant to you've already gone through so much misery. You've already endured so much, and people don't care. They will hammer on you like a nail, like a hammer on a nail. They don't care. They just want to satisfy themselves and their toxic ego and their toxic trauma. And they want it to be your problem because you're too peaceful and you're too happy. So they want it to be your problem too. And when you put up that boundary, it's your fault, and they gaslight you and they threaten you and all this. So try and contemplate what you need to do, and I'm going to do the same thing, okay? So don't forget to support my channel. Smash a like button, subscribe to my channel. You won't be disappointed. And comment. So that's a message I got for today. I don't know who this message was supposed to be for. I don't know who it's reached. You could be on the other side of the world, or you could be right in the United States like I am. But I hope this helped you. I appreciate you. I see you. All right. I feel you on an energetic level. Okay. My heart has a very big frequency, even though, I have to protect it on all costs. But I still know that my soul tribe is out there, and we are meant to help each other and support each other with unconditionally, and that's what I'm here to do. So without further ado, you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video.